If I told you that the real formula for success in trading isn't indicators, strategies, or some secret chart pattern, would you believe me? Because I've made millions from trading. But before that, I experienced one of the most painful periods of my life. A day when it wasn't just numbers falling on the screen, I was falling apart too. People say trading is a game of money. They're wrong. Trading is a game of the mind. And if you don't understand your own mind, the market will slowly consume you. My name is Takashi Kotegawa. Some people call me BNF. Others call me Japan's legendary trader. But do you know the truth? I was once just like you, confused, fearful, greedy, and emotionally shattered after every loss. Today, I'm not going to give you motivation. I'm going to tell you the truth that transformed me from an ordinary person into a millionaire trader. The real formula for trading success. And if you stay until the end of this video, the way you look at trading may change forever. But before we begin, ask yourself one question. Do you truly want to make money? Or do you simply want to get rich quickly? Because those are two completely different things, and that difference destroys 90% of traders. Let me take you back to my early days. I didn't have millions. I didn't have a team. I didn't have an expensive setup. All I had was a tiny room, an old computer, and a burning hunger inside me. A hunger so intense that it wouldn't let me sleep. I spent hours staring at charts. Candles moved up, candles moved down, and I thought, this is it. This is the path to becoming wealthy. But reality was very different. In the beginning, I lost money over and over again. So much money that sometimes I would turn off my monitor, stare at the wall, and ask myself, am I even capable of doing this? You probably felt it too. When a trade goes wrong, you don't just lose money. You lose confidence. You lose self-respect. And most dangerously of all, you lose patience. That's where traders begin to die. Because after a loss, most people don't want to make money from the market. They want revenge. And the market never forgives revenge. I still remember one particular day. The market opened. I entered a position. I was absolutely convinced I was right. But within minutes, the trade started moving against me. Red numbers flashed across the screen. My heart was racing. My hands were shaking. But I refused to exit. Why? Because my ego kept saying, you can't be wrong. And within a few hours, that ego destroyed my account. That day, I didn't just lose money. I lost sleep. I lost confidence. And worst of all, I lost trust in myself. That night, I couldn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling, and for the first time, a dangerous thought entered my mind. Maybe trading isn't for me. Now listen carefully. This is where most people quit. This is where they say, the market is a scam. Trading is gambling. It's all luck. But here's the truth. The market isn't the problem. Your mind is. Because people don't enter the market with logic. They enter with emotions. Fear, greed, revenge, overconfidence. And those four emotions destroy accounts every single day. That night, I made a decision. I told myself, if I want to win in trading, I must first win against myself. And that's when my life began to change. The next day, I didn't take a trade. I didn't open a chart. Instead, I started observing myself. How did I feel after a loss? How did my behavior change after a profit? What did I do when fear appeared? Slowly, I began to understand something powerful. Successful traders do not conquer the market. They conquer themselves. Remember this line. The real formula for trading success is not strategy. It is self-control. Because even an average strategy can make money if the trader is disciplined. But the best strategy in the world will fail if the trader is emotional. That realization led me to create my own rules. Rule number 1, never try to control the market. The market is like the ocean. You cannot stop the ocean. You can only learn how to move with it. Rule number 2, learn to accept losses. It sounds simple, but in reality, accepting a loss feels like killing your ego. And ego is every trader's greatest enemy. Rule number 3, trading is not excitement. Trading is boring discipline. Most people don't understand this. They think trading means constant action, money in every candle, opportunity in every move. But real traders wait for hours and strike only when the odds are in their favor. Like a tiger sitting silently in the jungle. It doesn't attack everything that moves. It waits for the perfect moment. And that patience creates wealth. Over time, I noticed something interesting. Whenever I became excited, I lost money. Whenever I remained calm, I made money. Why? Because a calm mind makes good decisions. An emotional mind makes impulsive decisions. Now I'm going to tell you something that could completely change your trading forever. Money in the market is not made through intelligence. It is made through behavior. You do not need to be Einstein. You simply need to stop being emotionally foolish. The problem is that most people learn indicators before they learn themselves. They learn chart patterns before they learn emotional control. And that is their biggest mistake. If you cannot control fear, you won't use a stop loss. If you cannot control greed, you won't take profits. If you cannot control your ego, you won't accept losses. And if you cannot learn patience, the market will punish you every day. Think about your last 10 trades. Were your losses really caused by bad strategy? Or were they caused by bad emotions? Early entries, late exits, overtrading, revenge trading. Sound familiar? Then understand this. Your battle is not against the market. Your battle is against your own mind.